Well, today's issue. Not the cat and the Rottweiler. Rottweiler hates the cat. The 1975 Zastava or Flag 101 or Strigen 1.1. So since I got this car, I've had the same issue with it over and over again. And the issue is, on cold start, it's horrendous. Car doesn't start. It'll chunk and chunk forever. It'll turn and turn and turn and turn. Just will not start. And I'm not exaggerating here. You'll be turning this car over now, I'd say, for about a minute and a half. And start to pull the guts out of your battery. And eventually she'll catch. And once she catches, then she'll run. But once she catches, she'll run. Anyway, I chop and change the cars around, so I'm not too bothered. So anyway, I had a bit of time today, and I thought, hey, look at hey, white socks and flip flops. Don't judge me, man. I forgot about them on my feet. But so anyway, white socks with the flip flops. Jesus, Zastava. Yeah, so she was turning over. I have this car about a year, but I haven't really used it much. I only started using it in the last couple of months. And I have to say, out of all the cars, this would be my favourite. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it just reminds me of the Fiat 128 when I was a kid. And my dad had one. So I had a Fiat Nova. But I have a lot of love in my heart for this car. It has got a great story behind it. Oh my God, tongue-tied. It has got a great story behind it. But on top of that, I genuinely just love this machine. So anyway, back to the story, hey. Since I've had it, it'll turn and turn forever, but it won't start. So today, I finally got a look at it. Now, I didn't. I've been thinking at it on and off. Checking the distributor, the distributor, what was that word? The distributor. And the cap and the leads and the plugs and everything. And I was working my way through it methodically. Couldn't find anything. So today, I was going to go for the carb. Carb is where it's at for me. I'm thinking dirt in the carb. That's where the situation is. It's whatever way the car sits. Like, I'll tell you the mad thing about this machine. And that also makes sense now that I come to think of it. Yeah. This car, my drive slopes downwards. But if I park this car on the entrance to my driveway, the car will slope upwards up the slope. And it's quite a fair steep incline up the slope, right? And we noticed that when we parked it that way and started the car, it would start handy in the morning. By handy, I mean easier than it would if it was parked on the flat. And just as I'm saying this to you now, it's after falling into place for me. Anyway, I digress. So today I went through everything over the last 2 weeks. I've been tipping along. And today I decided, right, strip the carb. Go for the carb. Now, I did have a look at the carb before, but it was in the dark. You know yourself, in the dark. But anyway, I went at it today, and I just noticed on the side of the carb where the accelerator and the choke cables come in, there is a tiny little metal bar. And I don't know what purpose it serves, but I did notice that the end of the pin was trapped underneath. Okay? And I did notice that when you pull the choke, this little pin would get stuck and it would leave the valve slightly open. And I went, now. So anyway, I took the pin out. And I put it back into this little slider mechanism it sits in. Put a little washer on the side of it, and I put a little pin through it to stop it from popping back out. Guess what? The wife was sitting in the car. She turned the key, tipped it, boom, it went up like a light. Amazing. Now, the downside to this video is I don't have a comparison video to show you. I never bothered recording it when it wouldn't start. But trust me when I tell you, it would spin over forever, like a minute and a half, and it would get to the point where it would just be killing the battery. Now, the battery that's in this is a 063, and I can't, the battery that should be in it, I can't remember what it is, but I'm going to put a 075 into it. And the reason I'm doing that is because over the weekend, I'm not finished yet, you might have noticed, I've put in a sound system. I've got, I tell you, this thing is deafening. You want to hear this joke? But I like me music. Now, don't get me wrong, and I know the old expression, and it does me head in. Now, I prefer the exhaust note. It's the sound of the engine for me. Yeah, I like the sound of the engine too. Right. But the odd time when I'm banging down the motorway, I do like to drop on a bit of Guns N' Roses or a bit of Bach or whatever I like. I've diverse in music. I've loads of different music I like. So I put in a sound system, put in a JV stereo, front set of Edge speakers. I have an Edge bass bin in the back. Sure, feck it, I'll show you. Sure, I'll show you what I'm rambling on here. I may as well. Or did I get rid of the key? Actually, looks like it's going to snow here. It's a manky old sky, isn't it? I thought I had the keys. Jeez, what do I do with them? Maybe I don't. Must have thrown them back in the... Oh, feck. Hang on a sec. Sorry, a bit of a panic ensued there. Oh, I had the wrong case. That was epic. Couldn't find the case. Thought I lost them. Had the wrong set. Hence, there we are there. Anyway, what I was saying was, yeah, I was just going to show you here. So this is what we have in here. Bass bin, 2 large Sony speakers. It's quite a decent sound. So I just went off topic there. I'm in the middle of doing that there at the minute anyway, so the car just looks like a bit of a mess. I just got that done, and then I decided I would have to tidy up the wiring. Everything is done perfect because I'm just so great at the electricals. She's a work in progress. Dash needs to be fixed as well. I am so sorry about them flip-flops and socks. Hey! Anyway, so I was saying, yeah. Let me show you the engine. Let me just... I have a video that I made for a friend and I sent that over to him. So I'm putting it at the end of this video and it will explain to you the problem. Here we are. Can I see? There's the whole engine. Under there was the whole issue. Probably gone sideways now, have I? No lie. But in here was where the issue was. You'll see in the video I put at the end. What the issue was. But it was holding the flap open. But bit of a relief. I mean, I went through everything. I went through the distributor, the coil, all the leads, as you do. Spark plugs. Jesus. Anyway, like I said, I've no before video for comparison, but sorry, what? Well said. Let's see how she starts now. Like, so that was a good few hours ago, so she should be nice and stone cold now. But I'd say she'd go boom like a light, which is a big relief for me because I was fed up. Sorry, what I was saying was about the stereo. I have to get a bigger battery. Because I think I'm going to need a bigger battery. Oh, that still need fixing. I'm going to need a bigger battery to power that amplifier back there. Because I think she might pull a bit. Now, the battery that I have in it is not the best as it is. So, I'll show you. You're going to have to suffer the flip-flops and white socks here. Sorry. I don't normally wear white socks and flip-flops. We're pump. In neutral. Full choke. And... No believe. Hey, you believe it? I am so sorry I have no comparison video, but you gotta believe me when I tell you that car would just go for an hour and a half. Not an hour and a half, already. That's a mad exaggeration. That car would go for a feckin' a minute and a half, touring constantly in the morning. I'm so relieved and so happy I found the issue. I cannot begin to explain to you. But those of you who have been there, and those of you who know my videos, like the Rover P6 V8 3.5, you got to keep pushing until you find the problem. And I, ladies and gentlemen, have found the problem, and I'm absolutely delighted with myself. I've also got my stereo wired in. I've got that done. My lazy start is now gone because, like I said, it was the pin. I'll show you here at the end. And that, boys and girls, is a happy out for me on a Monday. So, hey, there you go. Putting on a bit of weight. I'm eating well, which means I'm living well, which is not a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? See you again, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Just an old interesting one. This little fella here, pin going into the slider, he was trapped under here, right? Which was keeping the butterfly open. I wonder, is that what was causing the issue? As soon as I took that out and that closed, the car straight away with no choking or nothing. Jesus, huh? So where would you be?